The only known cause of mesothelioma and your legal options. What is mesothelioma? Mesothelioma is a cancer that can develop in the linings protecting our internal organs, called the mesothelium. Mesothelioma usually develops in one of three places: the throat, or the lining of the lungs; the peritoneum, or the lining of the abdomen; or the pericardium, or the lining of the heart. The only known cause of mesothelioma is exposure to asbestos. The victims of mesothelioma usually are workers who were exposed to asbestos in the workplace. Members of the worker's family can also suffer from second-hand asbestos exposure. Asbestos exposure at work. In most cases, mesothelioma is a disease contracted at work. People typically experience asbestos exposure while employed at the following risky occupations: steel workers, power plant workers, chemical plant workers, utility workers, millwrights, plumbers, insulators, mechanics, pipe fitters, drywallers, carpenters, electricians, laborers, iron workers. Some of the common asbestos exposure sites in Michigan include Dow Chemical, Midland Consumer Power Plants, Detroit Edison Power Plants, McLeod Steel, Great Lakes Steel, and Fort Rouge Steel Plants. The exposed workers' families can also be affected. Unfortunately, workers who are exposed to asbestos can spread second-hand mesothelioma to their families. Asbestos fibers stick to clothes and fabrics and can be brought from the factory into the worker's home, where it can expose the entire family to the dangerous substance. To further complicate the situation, mesothelioma often takes decades to reveal itself. The diagnosis of mesothelioma can occur 20, 30, 40, or even more than 50 years after the initial exposure took place. How an experienced lawyer in mesothelioma cases can help. Lawyers experienced in mesothelioma are familiar with the products that cause the disease and know the companies involved in mesothelioma cases. An experienced attorney knows how to find the companies contributing to the asbestos exposure and can establish liability in seeking compensation beyond workers' compensation benefits. What if a liable company has gone out of business? Due to the delayed effects of mesothelioma, victims often were exposed to asbestos decades prior. Over those many years, businesses have closed, memories have faded, and evidence has disappeared. This causes many victims of asbestos-related diseases to grow concerned about their legal options. Experienced mesothelioma lawyers can overcome these obstacles to get compensation for mesothelioma victims. Despite many businesses closing over the years, some are still open in different forms. Others may have set aside trusts for victims of asbestos exposure. Although memories grow hazy and evidence disappears over time, attorneys experienced in asbestos exposure cases have encountered these issues before and have proven methods to overcome such barriers. Permission is hereby granted to reprint this article as long as proper credit is given, including the information handlings. About the author, Francisco Rodriguez. Do you need a mesothelioma lawyer? http://www.mesotheliomaattorneyfreeconsultation.com